What's up, guys? Good morning to you all, and hope you are doing well. Welcome back to this training and to this class where I'll be teaching you how to make something like this, a similar logo like this, or this type of logo. Actually, make this logo for a church. You can see the name of the church there. But there are different kinds of occasions, or let's say organization now, that do make use of logos curved like this, just like that. So you can say church, schools, churches, and some unions like that. Their logos tend to be like this. I'm going to teach you how you can do something like this. I actually designed this for a church, and I was get paid for it. I got paid for that. So this is how you're going to do it now. How to do it? First of all, you will look at this logo, and check the kind of items you will need. All that you see there, which is this Bible, this praying hand, and then the picture, then this one too. You look at it, and then you check how you can get or access them. So first of all, you go over to your browser, then you type flat icon. So this is it. Don't worry, I'm going to type the send the what do you call, the type it in format from the flat icon to this group so that you can be able to see it. So I on my data. I'm just trying to avoid some messages. All right. You type flat icon, flat. Just be seeing the way I'm typing it. Flaticon.com. Then you send it. Oh, sorry. What am I even doing? Let me type it again. Flaticon.com. Then you send it. All right. So after you send it, it's going to take you to their site. Then you check in this inbox search of icons. All right. So you now type, what are we looking for first? The church icons, right? Let's say church icon. Let's use church icon. Church icon. Uh, there are many of it. So if we want to be taking time to download specific icons we use for that, or you see in that design, it's going to take us time to search. But still the same, we can still search for any ones here. We know we can. Let's just download this. Just click it like that, and then download image. It's going to download automatically. Let's see, go to other side, and let's check out uh let's go to, what's it called, which icon are we talking about? Bible icon. Let's use Bible icon. Okay, so we have this. I think is what we used earlier on. Download. I have it already downloaded, but I just want to. So we also have, what again? We're talking about praying. Okay, praying icon, praying hands. Let's use praying hands. You can see there are many playing hands that are here. Uh, Many of them are here. Many of them are here. You just have to take your time to download specific ones that fit you. You are the one practicing to know the design. So I'm just trying to teach you and show you simple ways of making such a design. While making your own, make sure you are patient about it to get specific results. Okay, that is just it. Let me just go with any of it. Let me go with any of it. I'm just looking for the ones I know. Okay, I have it downloaded. So I have it downloaded already. There are many, so we have them 1911. So you just check. I have it downloaded. So I want to check for Jesus. No, check for Jesus teaching, the teachings of Jesus, or Jesus teaching, Jesus teachings. It's not there. Let's check again. Jesus. Let's check. Just type Jesus and let's see. But it's going to give us just Jesus alone. We need Jesus in the midst of people. Jesus in the midst of people. We can just check. You can see there are diverse of them here. Actually, it's not only flat icon that is only the site, but it's one of a reliable sites you can get and download without blur or without and getting quality icons. Let's see. I'm using this is Jesus icon. I'm using Jesus teaching or Jesus in the midst of people, in the middle of people, or in the midst. Let's use midst of people. This okay, it's not there. It's not there. Not to worry. I'm going to send that specific. You can just check for any of it here to download, but I'm not using any of this. I'm not using any of this. I'm not using any of this. I think I have the one I'm talking about, and it was due to how let me see. You can just download this as well. It's part of it. Uh, I've forgotten. But not to worry, I'm going to send that particular one. I'm going to send that particular one. There are many of it, diverse of it. You can come across it while you are searching. You can come across while you are searching, and you'll be able to. Okay, so that is just it. So let's go back to our pixel lab. Let's go back to our pixel lab. Now we have downloaded. I have this, all right. We've downloaded this. Is that not so? And which is this one too. We will create this by ourselves. That one that looks like the ground level or whatever people are sitting on. So I'm now going to import something. Let me say I'm going to import a round shape. A round shape. Let me just okay. Just make it go to this place and then make it round. Then you can just color it blue. But for you to get the exact blue that is there, not to waste your time, just click on this plus icon, click on the pencil, that is the dropper. Then you click on this particular image and pick the blue. Okay, and it's going to be specific. That is it. So you can it is stroke. On the stroke side, let's go to color, fill color, go back and then do the same thing. Do the same thing. Okay, so that is it. So you now enlarge it. We enlarge it, then you mark it like that. You mark it like that. Then after that, just make sure it is at the center. Let's just you click. You make sure it is aligned at the center. Click down here and then you go to relative position. Then click these two. It is aligned at the center. After that, you bring another shape again. Bring another shape again. Then you click here to make it round, and you just enlarge it a little bit. You can just enlarge it a little bit, and you mark. You just bring it to the center. So I can just use. There are two alternative ways I can bring something to the center. Now I click this pencil. I click this pencil. I also click the base side of it. So there are two enlarged. So you just click here. All right. So I'm going to off my data now. So that is it. I think it's at the center already. You can just it's at the center already. Now, what we are going to do now is we are going to add a stroke, a body, or if we are not adding a body, then we are going to copy that which is at the back. We copy it, then we put it at the center. Are you see it now? Put it at the center. Then we go over to edit. We go over to edit. After going over to edit, then we reduce opacity. After this opacity, then we add stroke up to. Let me see. We are adding. Okay, let's change the color of the stroke to black so that we can see that we are adding something. Okay, so you can now go ahead and add the stroke. All right, we had stroke up to like 5 is okay. Then we can see reposition it. I think it has changed. Reposition it to the center like this, and then take it to back, or you can just mark it first. Then you make sure it is covered. Increase it like that. Then you take it to back. You make sure it's aligned first. Sure. Take it to back. Taking it to back will be from here. You can also take it to back from that pencil icon, but I want to show you right here so that you won't get confused. I think it's here, right here, right here, right here, right here. To back, okay. Now that is perfect. Then you can just go and lock it. I've locked it now. So you can also, so I don't want it to be moved. So after that, now you will discover that it is not showing enough. I want it to show. I want it to show. Okay. All right. So position this as well in the center. So what we are going to do now is we bring this to the front. You drag it this way and you bring it to the front to be able to see what we are designing, our reference material. So you will discover that the blue, okay, the white need to be more smaller. Just make it smaller a little bit. Then you position it at the center so that it can contain those texts. Make it smaller again. Okay. All right. So that is perfect. So you can now lock everything. You can now lock everything. So we're not locking this one. Click back to that place that so after that you now bring in your text. It's just as simple as that. For you to be able to see what we are doing, you can just change the background. Go to background and change color. Just color and you put in any color. Let's use black. Okay, so you now, okay, I think we still need to reduce the shape a little bit. Now what we now do is you put the Liberty House of Prayer, okay. Then double click, you click this place to just increase the out again. So I think that's done. Let's reduce this, that white. Let's make sure it is reduced a little bit. No, let me use, I think, let me use this reducing icon and click the reduce size and reduce the white, reduce it by the height as well. I think it's okay. Then I can just click here to take it to the position very well. So then I can just come down here and change the font. I'm just trying to be fast because of our time. Change the font. So after changing the fonts, we just let me just look for a kind of font. I may not be able to see the particular font we use there, but let's use this marathon. I think this is okay. All right. So what we are doing now is we are going to increase the size. Let me go to the size so that you will not get confused. Size. Go to size. That double T, which is this. Click that, increase it a little bit. Then that is done. Then you now go to what is it called, curve. This is curve. This is it. Okay, you click here and you click here, then you curve it. You just make sure it is increased by 5. It's always increased by 5. Increase it, keep increasing it, and make sure it is curved. Okay, so you drag it up to, you can see. All right, so okay, it's actually depending on the kind of font we are using. I'm just trying to make sure I do a befitting job. So in any design you are making, you try and make sure that your designs are befitting. Your designs, you try to make sure that they are always top notch. So that implies that you you try and make sure that your designs are befitting and are okay. So this one now, what should I do is just let me increase the size a little bit. That to make sure that this, I think it's okay. I can just use the position icon. Oh, let me see, increase it a little bit to okay to 49. So let me now put let me now eh, I say 49. It's not this. Sorry. Let me now use position. This position, not relative position. Let me position it. I think it's aligned. Should be aligned now. Should be aligned. Use this alignment icon, and you click on this. Then you can properly arrange it. Okay, it's at the center exactly. So after that, click on that again to take that away. Then you can lock it just to make sure that you don't disrupt it. Then you bring in your, you can still keep inputting, but let's make sure that we bring in this thing to make to see how our design should plumb. Bring in our images, go to your gallery, and then you search for the image, the ones we downloaded. Go over to my downloads. Okay, so I think we downloaded this. Okay, all right, so we go over again, we check for the rest of them like that. So I have them downloaded. So if you are downloading, you make sure that you search thoroughly. I don't just want to waste time to search for the download. In case you don't have it, I'm going to send it to you, which is so that you can be able to let me, or better still, you can use any of it. Use any of it. Oh, this download stuff. So, oh, it's not the one. It's not the one. Go back. No, 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 it's not the one. Uh, Make sure you scroll it downward. I should have it somewhere around here. I should have it somewhere around here. Should be this. Alright, so that's it. So just reduce it, and reduce it a little bit. Reduce it a little bit. All right, that's perfect. So after that, let's take this one off to the side first so that we will not get confused. What we now do is we bring in a shape that will seems like these people are sitting on it. Now how do you do that? You click down this place, you come down to this place. As you click here, make sure you have locked it already before you click down this place. Otherwise, you will just be editing it. So you have to lock it already. After you lock it, it will be unable to touch and show you editing options. So that is why you need to lock it. Lock like this. You see the way I lock it? I lock all this. After that, when I click on it on my canvas like this, it's not going to show you editing option when you click on this icon, this thing here. So you click on your bezier tool. I think I've clicked on that. You click on your bezier tool. Now this is your bezier tool. I think you're having a black. All right, so that is it. Click on your bezier tool. This is what I clicked to. You know what I clicked now. I'm just trying to go back again to make sure. Click on your bezier tool. Then after I click on your bezier tool, just once, not twice, just once. Just be careful, once, not twice. After that, you shift it to this place. You click down this place. In your bezier tool, I think I explained if you watch the introduction to pixellab, you should know about this. So in your bezier tool, you click down here. Good. This middle portion. After I click this middle portion, make sure that you address it. You drag this place. come here, you drag it like this as well. So you come this way, you also come this way, come this way. You just keep arranging it to make sure that it looks, you are getting it now. So it's very simple, just very simple. So you can just readjust it, make sure it is long, and then after that, this is a stroke line. It's not it's not that kind of a shape. It's a stroke line. So you can now increase the stroke, increase it, increase the size of the stroke. Yes, come down to this particular place. Come down to this particular place. Yeah, I think that is perfect that way. What again? Then you mark it. Perfect. I think we are good to go. You can just use the position icon to just position it properly. Then after that, you bring in your Bible. Then it remains one icon, which is the praying hand. Then you go over to your gallery. I think the video is getting longer. I'm going to pause it so that you not get much data to be wasted. So this is it. Then you bring it, you mark it, you reduce the size. I think our background is too dark, so that's why we cannot see what we are doing. You may not use black background. Make sure you reduce the size to an extent. Okay, so you come down here, you reduce the Bible size. You reduce the Bible size. Reduce the Bible size a little bit. You can I think it's okay that way. It's okay. All right, so now you are going to, what's remaining is just to input our ministry, is that not? You can copy that or bring in a new text. Bring in a new text. Let me change the background color. Let me change it to another color. Oh, sorry. Change the background to, I think yellow is okay. All right, so then you just ministry. So make sure it is capital letter. Then you now look for the fonts you can use. Sorry, click here to edit it. Then you go back to your A and B fonts. You check for the kind of fonts you can use. There are many fonts that are here. Actually, I'm going to show you how you can install fonts. These ones are just limited fonts, and I'm using it to just train you guys for the purpose of this training. But there are many fonts, thousands and millions of fonts you can download. All right, I think we have it. We have it already, but it's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. What we have to do is we are going to increase the size. Let's just increase the size. Increase it. I think let's make it 75. All right, it is increased 75. Just to make sure it contains. That's okay. 60. I think it's okay that way. 65. Then we can now space it. Just line spacing. Not line spacing. Not line spacing. This spacing. Then you can just space it by 6 or 7. After that, you can just then what we do is go back to your curve and you curve it anti-clockwise. It should be, is it anti-clockwise now or clockwise? Yes, anti-clockwise. Going to this by this is anti-clockwise. Make sure you curve it like that. You curve it, make sure it is, as you are curving it, make sure you are arranging it with your hand. So that's it. So we mark it. I think the shape is the white shape is too big. That's why it is like that. What we have to do now is I'm going to change the font. I think that font is not well appreciating it. It's not well appreciating it. I don't like that font. Okay. This was the one we used earlier on. Okay. I think we can use that. Can use that. Let's just arrange it properly. Okay. So let's curve it again. Bring your alignment this, then you click on this, then you can just be able to address it at the center. Very, very important. You mark it, then you're going to make use of your position here. Just address the spacing. Yes, address it. I think it's okay. Perfect. Then click on that. Like this again. All right. So what we are going to do now is we are bringing another text. You can copy that. This, copy it, put it here. Then your keyboard should be able to have the fire icons. You click on this. Then you look for your fire. I think this is it. You can click on that. Then you address it in such a way that it's going to be here. Then you copy it. You address in such a way. Meanwhile, you make sure that you bring your alignment. Then you click on this. Make sure this is out. You click on this. That is, you bring your alignment. This is alignment. You click on this time around, and then you bring this line, drag this line a little bit, then you drag this to forward a little bit. Okay, so I think I've copied that. So what we are now going to do is you click on this again. After that, then you can be able to drag all this portion to this line. Just make sure that you are in line with the rules. Okay, so that is what we are trying to do. So you copy that again, then you bring it to this side. Then you copy it again, you bring it to this side. Okay, so what else again? I think our design is plumbing and we are good to go. So sorry, let's lock everything so that it will not be moving. Let's lock everything. All right, so our design is bring it forward. So can you check now? You see it's almost similar, the same, if not that. We do not take patience to um look for particular fonts we use here right now because of the length of the video. Even the one we did is actually beautiful, is it not? That is just simple ways how you can design these logos, professional logos like this. It's just as simple as that. After you do it, people will be asking you, how are you able to curve this or that, do this with your phone? It's just with your smartphone, and you can design and download it in whatsoever sizes and quality. Just that. Very simple. Thank you very much for staying tuned. Then you delete this. After that, you delete this, or if you don't want to delete it, you can just click on this eye icon in your layers. Click on this layer and click on your eye icon, this icon here, to make sure that it is disappearing. So it will disappear. If you don't want anything to show, you don't want it to be visible, just click on the eye icon, then it will not be visible. After that, what again? I think we have something that is not right. Make sure that you place that blue at the back. Place it in such a way that there will not be what is it called? let me click on the layer and go to the blue circle, this circle. Then you let me address it a little bit. Let me see if it's at the center exactly. Okay. I think I want it to cover this. I want the black to really cover it so that there will not be any space of any leakage or any space. So what we are going to do is just go to relative size and then increase the white by 1, then you mark it, and then you come back to this position, then you drag this by 1, then you take it forward, upward. I think it's perfect. It's perfect. Wow. Just click this. It's going to be at the center. Mark it. We are good to go. Wow. So while saving it, if you want to save it as an image without background, what you have to do is you come back to your background here. You know how background color is yellow, right? So you want to save it without background as a PNG image. Then you come down here. Then you see here are just colors which we inputted, right? But we don't want colors. Just go back and put transparent. See, it is transparent. You can download this or save as it is PNG format, not JPG, PNG format. Then you come down here and save it very ultra so that's to maintain the color quality. That is just it. Okay, save it like that, mark it, and then you are good to save it. Okay, so then after that, if you want to put background colors whatsoever, you know how to do it. That is just it. Then first of all, before you save any image, don't forget to save it as project. You save first as project. You type the color, the kind of project you want to save it with, the kind of project name if you want to save it with. After that, so that you can come back again to re-edit, or you can come back. It's possible you may not have it in your gallery, or you have some work doing it again. You come back again to continue. That is just it. Thank you very much for staying tuned and remain blessed until next class again.